most of the time when you see me recording in the car, it's for the Driven series where I'm doing market commentary. I'm talking about what's happening in the broader markets, what's happening with individual tickers, setups, macro economy, economic data, those types of things, but not today. And there will be no edits in this video. This is just me recording to talk about what does it take to make it in this space of trading, and how hard is it, and can I do it? Can I make it? Is it a myth? Is it fake? Is it not real? Are you full of shit? Right? These are all the things that I get asked. And these were a lot of the things that I was thinking whenever I was beginning my journey learning trading. And here's the true reality of it. Anybody can do it. Anybody can make money from the markets, but not everybody is going to succeed doing it. That's just the reality. And why is that? Well, because it's not freaking easy, right? It's easy in the sense that you're studying charts. It doesn't require physical effort, physical labor, but it does require a lot of mental work, right? The extent of your physical exertion is this, right? A little tap on a mouse, right? Or however else you trade. I don't know if you're trading on your phone, which I would not encourage. You want to have a dedicated space. But it's hard. It is hard. And why do I say it's hard? Because it's just like anything else. It is no different from learning any other type of a skill. Like right now, I'm training for an Ironman. I don't know jack shit about swimming. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Whenever I started training in January, I know how to stay afloat in the pool, but I don't know how to swim. But I'm steadily learning. And I can't even swim a full mile yet. I'm close. I'll probably hit it this week, but it's taken me a long time just to get to that point. I've got to be able to swim 2.4 miles in the Ironman, and I got to do it under 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I got a lot to do in order to get there, but I'm patient with it. Sometimes it's frustrating, but it's the same thing with trading. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to just voila, the lights come on and I'm killing it. I'm crushing it. And for some people that might be true. They just start out right away and there's an alignment of their energy, their knowledge, their maybe innate ability, and just sheer luck, good fortune. Those things all come together and maybe they crush it right out the gate. But that's the exception. That's not the standard. The most difficult thing about trading, and this is where people get tripped up the most, is because you have to lose. In order to win in trading, you have to lose. And as human beings, we are wired to avoid loss. We are not wired that losing something is okay. Like that is really difficult, really challenging. And mentally and emotionally, when you're trading and you have a loss, the first time that it happens, when you're trading real money or you're trading significant size or even just decent size, it does raise those questions in you, that doubt in you of, can I actually do this? Is this possible? Like, who am I fooling? Look, I just lost $500, $700, or in my case, with the NVIDIA trade early on, $7,000. And that's the thing, is in order to win, to repeat this statement, you have to be okay with losing. And you are going to lose. And no matter how good of a trader that you become, or even if you're investing, you're going to lose. It's part of it. And if you think about anything in life, you're going to lose. It's not always a win, right? Whether it's a relationship, it's not always smooth selling, right? Or in anything that you're pursuing, it's not always perfect. You're going to have ups and downs. It's the same thing in trading, but in trading, you're losing money. It's tangible. It hits right away. And just like you can win a trade and see that money in your account and say, wow, look at that. You can see it taken away in an instant. And the problem is, if you're not strong enough to handle that, to manage that, and to keep going and to keep pressing and to persevere and to push forward, you get hit in the face and get back up, and get hit in the face and get back up, and hit in the face and get back up, then you'll never make it. You just won't. Because it's always going to be a part of this. And any trader out there right now that you talk to who is honest and open and is being legit, they will tell you they still lose. It happens. You don't just flip some magic switch and you just kill it 24/7, 365. It's not how it works. But when you know how to manage trades, when you know how to manage risk, when you start small and you gradually build yourself up, and the reason why I hammer this point home so much is you're not risking financial ruin. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that people make early on. And I've seen it time after time again. And there's nothing you could do to change it. It's just some people have to learn for themselves. I happen to be one of those people. I wanted it to happen right away. But when you push and you push and you push early on, and you raise your risk unit to something that you're not mentally and emotionally prepared for, you're going to spiral. And here's the thing. You've got to demonstrate consistency with smaller size first to see that, yeah, you can actually do this. And I often say that if you can't successfully trade consistently with a $25 risk unit, you have no business trading a $100 risk unit or a $500 risk unit. You have to start small. You have to be patient, because here's the thing. Let's say that you start out with $500 as your risk, but you haven't traded an R of $25 consistently to show that, hey, I can trade consistently and be profitable. Well, you're going to run the very real chance to say that your account is $25,000. That account is going to get drawn down very fast, very quickly. And then you're going to be saying, I suck, I'm terrible at this. And then you're going to give up. And that's the trap that most traders fall into, because they're not willing to be patient, to take the time that it actually takes to make it a reality. There is so much to learn in this space that you have to give yourself the grace and the time of doing it. And if you can give yourself that time, and I often say this too, if you can learn how to successfully trade, swing trade, day trade, invest, and you can make money for it, but it's going to take you a year from now, but you can't have it right now, does that mean that you don't want it? And that's the other real question that you have to ask yourself. Are you a patient person? And if you're not, trading is going to expose that. It's going to put it out on roll display for you to look at. And here's the thing, you must confront it. You must confront it, because if you don't, your account is slowly going to erode away. It's going to disintegrate. It's going to fall apart because you don't have that patience. You have to have the patience. Give yourself time. It might take you a year. It might take you 2 years. It might take you 3 years. How bad do you want it? It's not. I say this too, trading is not a get rich quick scheme, and be careful of those people out there telling you that it is, that you could just start doing this right away, smashing it. And that doesn't mean that you can't have wins right away, or that you can't start small and do well for yourself early on. You absolutely can, but you have to start small early on as you're learning, because if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're scaling up too fast, that's when you're going to get broken. And so there is so much available to everyone out there via trading, but you just have to be patient. You have to be patient. That is the key thing in trading. It's the same thing with getting into a trade. People ask me, well, how many trades do you take during a day? You must be taking like 10, 15, 20. I take one trade a day. And some days I don't even trade. And sometimes I'll do some small scalps, which is just getting in and out and riding momentum, but I don't take very many trades. I don't, because listen, I've traded. I used to trade when I started out, right? And these are all the lessons that you learn. I used to trade from the time the market opened. No, scratch that. Before the market even opened, I would start trading pre-market at 8:30 in the morning. I would trade all freaking day until 4 p.m. until the market closed. And then sometimes I'd even trade post-market. And I'll tell you this, yes, I did learn a ton, right? And I was trading with real money. I learned a massive amount. But I will say this, I lost more on those days than I won if you looked at all those days combined, because I was over trading. And what you find over time, coming back to that patience component, is that less is more in trading. Less indicators, less shit on your screen to confuse you that's all jumbled up. Simplicity is the key. And it's the same thing when it comes to taking your trades. Less is more. One trade is all you need. If it's an A+ setup, if you have all your criteria and conditions met, take the trade. That's it. That one trade is enough. But this is where the market will get people. When you're doing that and you're taking your one trade and that trade ends up being a loser and it doesn't work out, well, that's where the FOMO creeps in. And the feeling like, oh, I gotta take another trade. I gotta make up for what I missed here. That's where all that creeps in and that patience goes away. So, but here's the thing, and I'm going to start doing more videos like these. I just wanted to put this out here. This is just real talk. All right. There's no edits here. These are things that I just want to share. Just want to put out there for you guys. The main message is that you can succeed in the world of trading if you're willing to be patient, if you're willing to give yourself time, if you're willing to be disciplined, if you're willing to be consistent. It can happen for you. If you start small, if you're not trying to size up massively right away, you can make it work. But just know it's going to challenge you. Anything in this life that is rewarding or that provides is going to test you. And it's going to see how bad you really want it. And you'll be tested in those moments of loss when you got your butt kicked by a trade. Are you willing to get back up and say, you know what? I learned something from that. And you know what? Good for the person on the other side of that trade. And you know what? I'm in their arena. I'm proud of myself. I took the risk. I'm up. I'm ready. I'm studying. How can I learn and grow from that trade? I'm ready for the next one. That's the kind of mindset that it takes. So just keep pushing, man. I know there are so many of you out there that want to be in the space of trading. And again, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed that I'm here. It's amazing. My story, how I got here. And I love the markets. I'm doing what I wanted to do when I grew up. I never knew what it was going to be. And I thought I had it figured out when I was a principal. And I still love to teach. I'm a teacher at heart. I will always be a teacher. That's why I like making these videos. I'm leaving behind something for my kids here too. But I love the markets because one candle, one trade can change anybody's life. And I'm hoping that one day, if you commit to this journey of trading and you keep pushing and you get after it, that a candle changes your life for the better. So to all of you out there who are pushing hard, you're working at it, you're investing the time, you're getting back up, you're putting the reps in, just keep pushing, man. Keep grinding, stay positive, and give yourself the grace, give yourself the gift of time to make this a reality. Don't force yourself that you got to do it in this time frame, and eventually you'll get there. You'll get there. If I can help you in any way, if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Again, I want to start doing some more of this just raw talk about the markets, just a little something different from the market commentary. But I appreciate you guys, and let me know, what's the biggest challenge that you're facing right now as a trader, as an aspiring trader, or how do you deal with losses? That would be interesting to know. I will respond to every comment that you guys put down there in the hopes of just sharing some of my experiences with you. And that's all I got, guys. Hope you have a great day. Take care of yourselves out there.